Welcome back to the Anker SOLIX channel. Today, we're giving you a full walkthrough and a complete overview of the all-new Anker SOLIX F3000. It's your longest-lasting, essential home backup solution. The F3000 is designed for home backup scenarios, RV trips, and off-grid adventures. It empowers you with long-lasting, scalable, and intelligent energy storage and management. Let's go ahead and explore how it can transform your approach to energy independence with its robust power output, ultra-fast recharging, and its smart integration options. We'll start with the power output of the Anker SOLIX F3000. Now it delivers 3,600 watts or 30 amps of continuous AC output at 120 volts. That's enough to power major household essentials and multiple high-power appliances like an air fryer and fridge simultaneously. Now, if you need more power in a dual-unit parallel setup, you can combine two F3000s and achieve up to 7,200 watts at 240 volt output to support whole home applications and heavy-duty tools and high-power air conditioning units. Also, if you have an EV, the F3000 is also directly compatible with EV charging at up to 3,300 watts for EV top-ups to be your electric jerry can. Let's talk about the scalability and durability of the F3000. Like all the Anker SOLIX products, the F3000 uses lithium iron phosphate or LFP batteries rated for over 4,000 cycles while retaining 80% of its initial capacity. That ensures 10 plus years of daily use and extends the life of your investment. The F3000 begins with 3.07 kilowatt hours of lithium iron phosphate battery capacity in its single unit. You can expand that with up to 3 additional expansion batteries for 12 kilowatt hours total. And if you double the system with a second F3000, that number doubles again to reach an incredible 24 kilowatt hours of total energy storage capacity. Now, depending on your loads and the battery capacity you establish with the F3000, it has the potential to keep your whole home running during extended outages or blackouts anywhere from hours to multiple days, giving you energy security during unpredictable weather and utility events. Now, to match its electrical strength, the F3000 is wrapped in a rugged Infinite Power unibody build. It's engineered for durability and mobility wherever you need power. Next, let's talk about energy efficiency, which is a key focus of the F3000's design. In the past, keeping a high-power inverter, like the one inside the F3000, powered on, has usually meant draining down the battery pack. Even with light or intermittent loads, it could reduce the standby and runtime substantially. In order to get the most out of its battery and extend its runtime, the F3000 minimizes this energy loss with an ultra-low idle and standby power consumption inverter and settings that you can enable to optimize its standby runtime. This can extend the usable runtime significantly and avoid the drawbacks of its high-power inverter. It can offer up to 125 hours of idle AC standby. That's 39% longer than the industry average, which means with light loads like a 190-watt refrigerator, it can deliver up to 42 hours of operation on a single charge. Now, efficiency is essential to energy management, and these new features will get you the most out of every watt you put in to the F3000. Speaking of putting watts in, let's talk about recharging. And with the F3000, there are more ways than ever. On the side, you'll see an aviation-style AC in and output port that can be used to expand AC connectivity options with swappable plugs for a variety of different applications. Using the included 15 amp 120 volt AC outlet is good for up to 1,800 watts of grid input, recharging the unit in just 2 hours and 8 minutes. Now, if that's not enough, you can swap it for the 30 amp connector and use it with compatible 120 volt fuel generators or other 30 amp sources. In this scenario, you can draw up to 3,600 watts and also use pass-through power and charging to keep your appliances powered with the unit providing that, like a generator, while also charging the battery most efficiently. If you want to recharge without fossil fuels, you can harness the sun thanks to the F3000's dual MPPT solar recharging inputs. The first one is a 60-volt low-voltage XT60 style connector that's good for 800 watts of max solar input. Next to that, we have the new 165-volt DC high-voltage 1,600 watt max solar input. You can run those together and get a combined 2,400 watts of solar input, reaching a full recharge in as fast as 1 hour and 36 minutes under optimal conditions. Now, there are other recharging options available as well that include an adapter for rapid charging at EV stations, an adapter for connecting to RV shore power hookups, with the optional 30 amp AC adapter and 2400 watts of solar panels connected. You can recharge the F3000 at up to 6,000 watts as long as you have at least one expansion battery connected. And an upcoming alternator charging system that's good for up to 800 watts of recharging while driving your automobile. With all of those specs and features out of the way, let's take a look at how easy it is to set up and integrate your F3000 into 4 common usage scenarios. The first and easiest use method for the F3000 is plug and play, and you can use it like that straight out of the box, whether you're at home, at a campsite, or on the road. All you have to do is pull out the unit, plug it into a wall outlet using the included adapter, or connect it to a solar array, and begin charging the battery however you see fit to use the energy later when you need it most. Later on, where you've arrived to where you need the energy, or when a blackout ensues and you need to tap into the power stored into the F3000, simply turn it on and power the devices you need. If you want a more integrated approach, the next scenario is for you. You'll pair the F3000 with Anker's smart meter and bi-directional inlet box for a complete power-saving system. In this configuration, the F3000 stores free solar energy when it's connected to solar panels or low-cost off-peak electricity from your utility, and then automatically distributes it during peak hours. This can save you money with intelligent, self-sustaining power management. Next, if you need more output power, this scenario is for you. If you have 240 volt AC loads, or you just simply need more watts to run your devices, you can run 2 F3000s in a dual unit parallel configuration. This gives you 7,200 watts of continuous AC output at 240 volts AC. That's enough to run large tools, power a whole home electrical system, and even keep a large AC air conditioning system running. The last usage scenario to talk about takes advantage of the built-in support for 30 amp NEMA TT30R AC output and the 30 amp Anderson DC ports on the front of the Union. This gives the F3000 the ability to seamlessly integrate with RV systems, both new and old, to replace or upgrade the entire electrical system with one device. Not only will it provide ample AC power, it can also provide DC power, battery storage, and it can accept shore power charging and take advantages of solar panels that you may or may not already have installed or plan to install on the roof of your rig. In one move, this can become the backbone of your off-grid adventure rig's power system. With those 4 common usage scenarios briefly described, I want to circle back and talk about one where I think the F3000 really shines, and that's at the heart of a smart home energy management system. This is where the F3000 truly stands out. It uses intelligent energy management to maximize savings and power reliability, and it all starts when you install your F3000 with the smart meter and bi-directional inlet box. The bi-directional inlet box distributes the F3000's stored power directly to your home circuits during periods of time when peak rates are in effect, while the smart meter offers real-time electricity usage monitoring, helping you track your consumption, optimize power flow, and make informed energy choices to reduce your reliance on the grid. These two combine to give you a powerful energy management system with 2 operating modes that we can discuss in detail. The first is the time of use mode. In this configuration, the F3000 charges during low rate hours from your utility and powers your home during peak times. This reduces your utility bill by powering as much of your home as possible off cheaper off-peak electricity. Additionally, you can do all of this without the need for solar panels, meaning that this one device alone is enough to start saving you money right away. The next mode is self-consumption mode. This is where the F3000 is connected to solar panels whose energy flows into the F3000. It then feeds that into your home circuits as needed, minimizing reliance on the grid and using every last watt of free solar power as possible each day. Let's paint a picture of what kind of savings are offered by using a self-consumption mode. If we hypothetically combine the F3000 with 2 expansion batteries and 2,400 watts of solar panels, and use a rate structure like you'll find in California with 80 cents per kilowatt hour as the peak rate, you can save up to $1,560 per year on electricity costs, all while recouping your investment and enjoying energy independence and reliability at the same time. Not a bad deal, and it takes advantage of Anker SOLIX's powerful home integration system. Now that was a lot of information, but let's recap the F3000's key features before we wrap up. The Anker SOLIX F3000 delivers 3,600 watts of AC output that's scalable to 7,200 watts at 240 volts with 2 units. If you combine 2 units, you can get up to 24 kilowatt hours of long-lasting lithium iron phosphate battery capacity using 6 expansion batteries in addition to the 2 F3000s. Now, keeping the battery topped up on your F3000 has never been easier because you have more options than ever before. Of course, you can take advantage of the included wall adapter to recharge at 15 amps, but if you need more AC recharging, you can take advantage of the generator adapter that's good for up to 3,600 watts of pass-through charging. You also have the ability to recharge this from EV charging stations, and while you're on the go, if you've got solar panels on the roof, you can take advantage of that for up to 2,400 watts of clean, silent solar power recharging into your F3000. Taking advantage of the F3000, of course, is as easy as ever because it gives you the ability to have plug-and-play deployment as soon as you open it up. Just plug it in, charge it up, and take the power when you need it. But it also gives you the option of full home integration and a system that you can grow into to get the most out of every last feature that the F3000 delivers. It can give you smart energy savings through self-consumption and time of use modes that will keep you powered and save you money all at once. So whether you're preparing for outages, living off-grid, planning that dream RV road trip, or just cutting your energy bill, the F3000 is your lifeline to power independence and security. The F3000 sets the standard for portable power stations everywhere with its feature set, build quality, and warranty, and it's worth consideration by anybody looking to take control of their energy today, tomorrow, and each day after. And don't forget to subscribe to the Anker SOLIX YouTube channel for more tutorials, tips, and product overviews from us at Anker SOLIX, the only backup power you need.